To Treasure's Basket.
Yep, that is perfect.
It's a, I don't know, I found it on the floor. Unless you want it, you can have it.
I was just going, it's
Okay.
in my way.
We'd like to welcome you. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's find one camera here. Okay, we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on August 12th. We do this nonsense every week. We're in Gardnerville, Nevada by South Lake Tahoe, Reno area. Hey, Brendan, Peggy, welcome. We're gonna have a live sale, but I'm also gonna demo the potato hot bag, hot potato microwavable potato bag today. Also, it's good for reheating your tortilla shells, or heating your tortilla shells. Anita, I don't think you've ever been on time. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna have Doris. Doris, do we have scrap paper here anymore? What happened to our scrap paper?
Well, I keep it in the bathroom because it disappeared.
Well,
I put it out.
I'm gonna have you write down everybody's names, and we'll have a drawing for people who sign on early. Okay, so you girls are lucky you signed on early. Thank you, Anita. I actually, like once a year, you'll see my hair look really cute. I had a haircut this morning. So, once a year, whether I need it or not, I bite the bullet and go on in. Okay.
There are finished ones, but I'll be darned if I can see them.
I don't know. They're never where they should be when they should be. So Doris is going to write down everybody's names of the people that are on already. Okay, I see. Hang on a second. We have a prize. We have a present. Hey, Miss Johnson, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, wait a second. My comments are not going back up. Let's see. Hey, Devin. Oh my gosh, Judy, why do I have two screens on here? I went kayaking. Judy, I went kayaking last Friday night up at Tahoe. It was so much fun. I don't know why I haven't done it before. I want my screen to go, my comments to go up. See how it's not, oh, there it goes. Sorry, I just needed you. Here, can you help Doris write down names real quick? We're gonna have a drawing. We have a stamp for you guys. Brenda, Peggy, Mary Lou, Anita. It is made especially for you by Pattern in the Year of. It's a cute little stamp, and this is gonna go. We're putting all the names in for everybody who joined early or on time-ish. So okay. Okay, Barb. It is pouring, Barb. It is raining so hard, it's crazy. Judy, Kathleen, Carolyn, Ellie, Victor, Miss Johnson.
Like Elaine? Or
No,
I got
Bruce Johnson.
Oh.
Type in what your name is, because at this moment I'm having like an old person's like memory loss. As soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, oh, I know exactly who you are. Okay, Victor, Stephanie, Tina, Judy, Kathleen, Victor, Julie Gibson.
Stephanie. That's different.
No, only one Judy's on.
Okay, Julie.
Okay, we're just gonna make this so confusing. This is Denise. I knew it. Okay, Denise is Miss Johnson.
Oh, well, it's already okay.
Okay, Miss Denise Johnson. They put you as Peggy Cato in there. Okay, yep, she's there. Okay, put it in a bowl. Let's do a drawing for the this way you can never say you don't have a label. I'm sure. Is there even ink for fabric that can you stamp? Phyllis, is there like fabric ink to stamp for your
Yeah.
It's the ones you had in
And that's
New Mexico.
waterproof?
Yeah. If you press. You have to heat set it.
Okay, so you can
So,
press, and he said it. Oh, add Suzette and Jennifer really quick. Oh my gosh, the late timers. Kathleen says she wishes it was raining there. It's 80. I bet you it's 86 degrees here, but it is raining and it was pouring so hard. But we're in the mountains, and so we get those crazy mountain thunderstorms. Okay, let's see. Anita, we already put your name in, okay? So this you can use for quilts, or you can use it for any projects that you want. Made especially for, and the winner is Phyllis. Jennifer. Okay, Phyllis just picked it. You're the lucky winner, Miss Jennifer Evans. I'm gonna put it in your basket right now so I don't lose it. Okay. Oh, Tail and I've been sewing scraps together for a deployment quilt. Perfect,
thank
Judy.
you. Thank you.
I'll
thank
tell
you.
Doris because Ann already left.
Yeah.
Ann doesn't want to be caught on camera in case she wants to run for president or something. She does not want this kind of nonsense in her history. Hey, Miss Mary, how are you? Okay, so we are going to just start with the live sale. And then we have some upholstery fabrics. We have some auctions. We have some full kits that came into us. Julie, I do feel for you. 100 degrees in Mississippi does sound a little bit muggy and warm. We had some road flooding on Fish Springs. The rain was big. It was huge down here too, Suzette. I haven't checked at my house.
I have a lake at my back.
Oh, Doris says
The
she has
Huston
a.
Lake is there.
Oh,
It rained that fast.
it
that
was
hard.
it was hard and fast. I hope that it did not flood at our house because we're prone to
Washout.
yes.
You got the washout.
When we had the 2017 and 2019, we had 100-year floods, and the UPS truck literally was up on 2 wheels. It came down so fast. Okay, I want to show you because we had, if you don't belong to the Stitch Along, you want to join. It's called Fabric Chick Stitch Along. It's on Facebook. It's a private group. It's only private because we don't want creepers in there. We work really hard at keeping people out. And so just keeping the creepers out, the people that are like, oh, you look like a really nice person. Here's my number. And then they empty your bank accounts. So we work hard at keeping those people out. Everybody else we love to have in our group. Carolyn just posted, not Carolyn. Carolyn did the potato bag, which we're going to show you later.
I don't know. I have
Sherry saw. Sherry posted the leaf pattern. So we've had several requests for that. So I need to do a demo, except for I haven't actually made it myself, but it's using the heat moldable batting. So you can buy Boswell has heat moldable batting, and we do have some Boswell. Devin, can you look and see if you can find the heat moldable batting that's out in the shop? So we bought Foz Shape because Foz Shape, I think, is a little bit sturdier. It's what they make for costuming and all kinds of fun things. It's what they use for the big vessels, the vases, all the different kinds of crazy things. So you sew on it while it's flat, and then you use a heat gun to mold it into whatever shape you want it to be. And so
Are we talking about that big roll that's behind you?
no, I have that, but there should be little packages by Bosal, Bosal, of heat moldable batting. It might be, I don't know if it's a different price point or not. So just so we have that. So this is, I'm going to flip on this camera real quick so that we can show you what we've got. Okay, let's see. Ellie says down in Walker, it's 76 degrees, but thundering like crazy. Ellie, are you close to the floods? There was, or the fires. Yesterday, there was fires down there by TRE.
So like the Stitch and Steam?
Not Stitch and Steam. It will say heat moldable batting. Perfect. Thank you. Victor just posted the link for the Facebook group page. And It's okay. We're used to your guys' phones auto correcting. Sometimes it makes for an interesting conversation. Okay, let's see. Which way is the camera today? That's upside down. I think it's this way. Okay, so these are bowls, and you put fabric on them. You stitch them, you collage them, you can piece them, all kinds of different designs you can put on there. You can make them scrappy, you can make them any which way you want, and then you use a heat gun to shape it.
It's on the other.
Nope, not that one either.
On the other.
Okay, we might have sold out of it. I'm pretty sure though I saw something there not too long ago. It's okay.
It's
Um,
sideways.
S.
There.
Okay, there. That
That's
Phyllis likes that better. Okay, S60 is the pattern for Bowlies. The one that Sherry made was the leaf pattern. So this is S59 for $11.95. And maybe I will really try. Oh, maybe not, because we're getting ready for their treat next week. So we won't have a live next week. If we do, it will be spontaneous from the retreat with Laura Heine, but I'm not making any promises because sometimes they're just so hectic we don't have time to do a live. But after the week after, I'll make a sample of this and do a demo using the heat moldable batting. So this is S59 for $11.95. And then this is another one, New York Beauty Bowls, S58 for $11.95. And I had some samples here. These ones aren't with the heat moldable batting, so you could do the same designs and use Temtex, but you wouldn't be able to get the fun shapes unless you stitch to give it the strength to hold it together. So like these leaves, you could stitch in between these leaves and that would pull it up, kind of like this one. But these are just using Temtex. So you can, this bowl is reversible. So, and we do have a pattern somewhere out in the shop for these Temtex bowls, but here's another bowl. And this one is not, oh, she stitched it here in the sides, and that's what makes it stand up. So just to give you different ideas, we're always trying to inspire you. And then the heat moldable batting that we have is the Foz shape. So this is what they use for masks and different things. I'm just gonna turn the camera real quick. We'll never get it in the right direction again. So this is the Foz shape, and it's I know you're gonna like scream because it's $36 a yard. So Foz shape 3000, I think, or 300 is S57, and it is $36 a yard. It is the heat moldable batting. So you need a heat gun, or I tried it with my blow dryer, but it didn't really get quite hot enough. So you really do need a heat gun. Some people have irons that they can use the steam heat from it, but I don't know how well that works. I would just invest in a heat gun if you're gonna play around with the heat moldable stuff. But if you need heat moldable batting, S57 is $36 a yard. S57 is $36 a yard. This is what they use for costuming all the time. Okay, so we have, I'll show you here, this is, I'm going to flip you up again. Hope I don't make you dizzy. I've been cleaning up upstairs. I know that's hard to believe, but I've been cleaning up upstairs. And so this was a quilt that quilt top Rita had made and left here for me to quilt. And she since has passed away. So I just finished this quilt up. I put some like confetti in the centers here. Here, the big one, you can really see it. So I just put some fabric snippets that have fusible behind them and some Swarovski crystals. So this is going to be, I know we haven't really talked about this yet, but you guys are always the first to know. We're doing a charity event at Quilt Show Reno next year. And so you can pick your favorite charities. You can sponsor a group, like if you want to do your guild, or whatnot. We'll probably do veterans quilts. All the proceeds will go back to those groups. And then we will have a spectators. Spectators will be allowed to come also. So the entrance fee for that, everybody will get goodie bags and different things. We've got some sponsors that will be there doing demos while we do a jelly roll race. It is going to be hosted by Quiltoni. I don't know if you guys saw the race between Rob Appel and Quiltoni this year. I'm still not sure who the winner of that was. I hear it was Rob.
I heard it was Rob.
I heard it was Rob, but I heard Tony gave him a 30-second head start, so I'm not quite sure.
So definitely it was a tie if she
Maybe. I don't
she
know.
hadn't have given
I
him
don't
that
know.
head start.
Exactly.
So
So we're working on prizes. There'll be prizes for spectators, prizes for sewers, just all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you put that on your calendar, and that's that. Okay. The other thing that I demoed, let's see, where did it go? So I was working on this project over the weekend, but I actually broke my machine. It had like a huge, it stopped stitching, so it was like skipping stitches. I was trying to do the little buttonhole stitch there, that applique stitch, and I was using Filane thread, which is kind of a hairy thread. If you take a brush to it, you can get texture and hair. Like if you were doing a cat or something, it'd be a great thread for that. I used it because it was the color that I needed, and I didn't want to open up a new spool, and it's what I could find. And otherwise, I would have used wool. But it looks like wool thread, so I'm really happy with it. And then I'm going to put some vintage buttons in here. These were 9-patch blocks that Judy had made for this quilt. Hang on, I'm going to make you sick. For this quilt, these 9 patches. So just to let you know, sometimes you pick fabrics and then you're like, that doesn't look right. So these were the 9 patches here. But with the white fabric, it was just too stark with the rest of the quilt. So she made all the 9 patches, and then she came in and said, I cannot put those in the quilt. We have to pick a different background fabric. So we picked this fabric. And so she's like, I don't want these blocks. And you know me, I can't throw anything away. And so these blocks have been sitting here for maybe a year. And so I'm really trying to like just use up everything upstairs. So I'm making pillows with it.
if you put if your collector of the pins from the
Oh
quilt
yeah,
sewers, they would go
pins
in
would be great
in
there. Yeah, so if you collect pins or anything, this would just be a great place to have them. I had enough blocks to make three of them, and then one I didn't have quite enough, so I'm just adding a border. But it'll be the front and back, front and back, front and back of. It'll make 2 pillows. So I thought that was cute. It was kind of too much with just the white before I added the wool. And we do have these wool packs. They're from Sue Spargo in every color. So if you need wool, type in that you need wool, and we'll do a huge wool, a wool on one of these lives, because we have a ton of wool.
You haven't done it in a long
We haven't. We haven't done the wool in a long time. They even come in pre-cut circles in all different sizes. We also have a bunch of hand-dyed wool from Jeannie Patchouli, I think is her last name. She's going to be teaching at the Reno show. So I don't know what I did, but I actually I cleaned my machine, and then
There you go. You cleaned it.
yes. Well, I think there's this little red thing sensor, and I've knocked it off before. It's kind of finicky. I've knocked it off before, and so when I set my plate, it doesn't register. So I had to take it in, but it was probably time to get it cleaned anyways. As Devin says, I took it in February a year ago, so it's been a year and a half since I had it cleaned and oiled and serviced. And I do kind of sew a lot with weird stuff like Filane, and I sew with a lot of experimental stuff. So it probably does need a good overhaul. But it's so sad because I wanted to have these finished for show and tell for you guys, but no such luck.
Now, this is going on
So
your table.
I will show it when I get it finished. My Juki, yes, Judy. You could totally embroider in the center. You could do anything you want. They would be a fun bowlie. That would have been cute. I should have done that. Okay. So then let me see. Oh, Ellie says Rob was the winner. She taped it. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
But then when you talk to Tony, she's like, well, I gave him a head start. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Judy said she's booked her room already for Quilt Show Reno 2027. If you are staying up there, you can go ahead and book your rooms now. We have a limited amount of rooms that are in our negotiated rate of $69 a night during the week, and I think $169 on the weekends. Saturday, they have given us a very limited amount because they have some kind of an event. So they'd rather rent it out at full price. So if you are going to book your hotel, make sure you book it now so that you get it. Okay, let's see. Oh, Ellie's booked her room too. Gosh, we should have, if we were smarter, well, maybe next week I'll have like prize. I'll say who's booked their room, and then we'll have some kind of prize for you guys. Okay. That's like a secret tip for watching. So watch for next week. Okay, so Doris is going to show you the fabric lines. Remember that if you buy a whole collection, we do sell it $1 a yard cheaper, but it also is $1 a half yard cheaper also. So here is this number. I forgot to get the pattern for the quilt. Here, I'm going to show you this so you can see what's taping. What date should we, because I saw classes were the day before. Anita, classes are actually 2 days before because it takes us that long to set up. So classes start on Tuesday. So Tuesday
morning.
Saturday.
Yes, classes are Tuesday through Saturday. The show starts Thursday, Friday, and ends Saturday. So we have the 1 yard collection is $96. And the half yard collection is $48. And the fat quarter bundle is $29. And you'll see these are the fabrics that are in the quilt that she just showed and the little samples that she's playing with.
Yeah,
So-
Anita, Tuesday through Saturday. If you want, and Ellie, we are working really hard at putting together our volunteer jobs. So Suzette's in charge of that. She's crazy to take that on, but I am so grateful. So Ellie, I'll add your name to the list.
What day?
I'll put her info on there, and Suzette can give her a call.
Okay.
Okay, so this is one colorway. The line is so big. We broke it up into two. So you're actually saving $2 a yard off of regular $14.99 a yard prices. So this is at $12 a yard if you buy the collection. This is the collection for this color. And then this is the collection for this second color. So we have the greens. And then we will be showing you the bolt in case you want just to cherry pick through it. So S054, that's 1 yard, $96, half yards, 48, and fat quarters are 29. And and if any of you can stay up late after we clean the classrooms at 10 o'clock, so about 10:30, we always somehow get distracted and make our way to the bar before we make it to our room. So we literally lived on like 4 hours of sleep a night and adrenaline. Okay, I'm going to show you the quilt one more time so you can really get a good look at it. This was the quilt. So it's just, let's see. Can you see it there? Yeah. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm gonna keep taking it up. There, there you get an idea of it.
Beautiful.
It is. It's a very fun. I mean, to me, I don't typically like this. Um, such a. I don't
Busy?
know. So busy, except for that I do love this quilt. So so I don't know. I might not give it back to Judy. And this is the pattern which you would never guess. If you looked at this, you would never guess that's the pattern for what we saw. If you want the pattern, it's S62 for $14.95. S62 for $14.95. And then here are the bolts that we have left in the collection. S52. Don't worry, Junior. You should watch this because you're going to be doing it with me next. Yes.
So excited.
I know. The ladies, you know what? I'm going to watch and see how many more ladies watch, ladies and gentlemen watch with you as the hostess.
The hostess?
He be the host.
Co-host.
Okay, whatever you want to call yourself. S52, S52, and then S53, S53. Well, it's a directional one. S53. Kathleen says we miss seeing Devin. I miss seeing him too. He showed up to work today about noonish. S39. S39 is the big floral print. And we thought we were sold out of this, but I guess I had taken this upstairs to do something with it with those 9 patches that I turned into a pillow. Like, I don't know when I took it upstairs, but at some point I was going to use this in the project.
And you found it.
Yeah, it was right there with all the blocks. But then as I got going, I changed my mind. Oh, here were all here's all the tags I was going to put on these, but then I couldn't find them. So I had to start over with different tags. Rondi, I am going to Road in January. We're doing Market Road and regular road. And then we go to Phoenix. S37, 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 and then S47. S47 is the kind of mustardy, kind of somewhere, not really mustardy, somewhere between mustardy and kind of a baby poop color. S38 is the shells. S38 is the shells. And yeah, Victor, that's what I said. Are those union hours? Well, Junior didn't even show up till like 3.
Whoa.
So between the two of them, it's almost like I got a whole employee. S45, S45. They're actually in the other room cutting fabric, 1 yards and half yards, and getting it ready to go to Tahoe. And then, because when we get home from Tahoe, then we go right into our shop hop. So it's kind of a crazy time. Look at poor Phyllis is going to sleep over there. Okay, we're going to go quick. S40, because I know you guys really just want the auction stuff. S46, S51, S51. And you can always order if you want to go think about it after the live, because it's kind of crazy during the live. You can always you can order. We leave these numbers on everything until Sunday. Sunday, we start taking off the numbers and putting them back into the shop. S50, S50, S49, and there's not too much of the green one left. S49, S pink floral. Find the pink floral there because I think there might have been 2. S48. At least there used to be 2. S48. S48. And I don't know about a pink floral.
That would be the first one. Maybe the one that's got the. Oh, is it that
No,
one?
I don't think so. I think she.
Is it?
This one, Judy. You just watched this live again, Anita. So that's the beautiful thing about the internet is it's out there forever. And so you just go to Fabric Chicks Creative Oasis Facebook page and you can rewatch this live, or if you wrote notes, you just go to the live and just type it in comments. It won't be live, obviously. We won't see the comments, but when we go back and check it, the comments will be there. Are you meaning this one, Judy, that you can see in the collection? I don't have this one on the bolt anymore, but I do have a couple 1 yards and half yards left of it. So if this is the one you need, let me know. Carolyn, here's the collection. So this is kind of the green collection here. I don't know why. I think we might have put our camera up upside down again. This is that's the green collection, S054, and then the pink collection is S055, and that's based on $12 a yard. 1/2 yard, if 1 yard if you have it. I can see it in the one you have in the collection. Okay, Judy Spivey wants this one.
What's the number on
Just put pink, big pink flower. Big pink flower. I'll know which one it is. I still have sort of a half a memory on me. Remember the live are only on Facebook for 30 days, and Facebook deletes them. They do, Victor? I know that Facebook's doing something crazy, but I never know what anymore. Hey Sue, Carolyn, about Camp Rip and Stitch. I cannot commit, but I think that Devin said we are gonna do it. But we get home from Portugal and Spain on October 5th. And then our retreat, I think, is
16th.
the 16th. No, because she says hers is the 11th through the 16th. So ours is the week after you. I think the 18th.
The 18th.
So
we
have a retreat in Tahoe the 18th through the 23rd. So Devin says we can do it, and I say I am too old to kill myself, but we probably will. I'll talk to Devin. I'm pretty sure Devin said we could do it. Okay, so we have some upholstery fabrics, really good prices. We are the collectors of all kinds of things. So this one, I kind of liked the back side better. But I could see like making a jacket or something out of this. But this is the back side, kind of a little bit more muted and a lot of texture here. I think this would also be a great background if you were doing like a collage, big flower or a big applique flower, to do something and put it on this and then have that as the background. S35, we're doing it at $6 a yard. Let's do, this is what the right side looks like. So either one is really beautiful. If you wanted to reupholster chairs or, can you see that there? So it's beautiful, $6 a yard. It would also be a great tote bag. It's
at least 55 inches.
About 55 inches high.
Probably a little.
You could even cut out one of these big bouquets and then applique that and then do some thread painting and embellishing, beading. There's just a lot of fun things you can do with upholstery fabrics. And at $6 a yard, S35 is $6 a yard. It's really hard to pass up, I know. A quilted tuffet would be great, Ellie. Okay, Carolyn. I'm pretty sure it's yes. I'm just getting old though to commit to so much. But Devin said, I'm pretty sure Devin said yes. Okay, here's another upholstery. This is kind of like a linen, but it would make a great tablecloth or, again, a tote bag, a base of a tote bag, even like a jacket. It would be a beautiful jacket. I think you could even make a skirt out of it. It's cotton, and I would say I'm pretty sure it is not linen, but it has like a linen texture. I don't know if you guys can see that up close. And then here is the overall design further away. It's there, and there's quite a bit of yardage. So if you wanted to reupholster something, it would be a beautiful footstool. You could do curtains out of it. It's just really pretty. S32 is $6 a yard. S32 is $6 a yard. Yeah, you could do a car cover for sure. Okay. And then here is two that coordinate but a different print. S33 is $6 a yard, and there's quite a bit of yardage. I'm sure Joan was going to like redo her kitchen or something. So this one is and again, it's like a cotton heavy cam. It's definitely heavier weight than our quilting cotton, but I mean,
It's like the kettle cloth weight.
okay, kettle cloth weight. Kettle cloth was before my time. Okay, this is one of the designs. It's a bigger print, and then here is the smaller print S34. This is kind of patchworky. You could actually cut these out and make mug rugs, or you could cut 4 of them out and make placemats. Placemats would actually be really cute, and little coasters. I mean, you could do like a row of 3 and have a table runner with matching curtains here. Let's see.
So this one's S33 that I have.
S33 is the bigger print. S33. Let's see. I don't know. This someday we're gonna get an actual cameraman, okay? S33 is the bigger one, and then S34 is the small squares, $6 a yard. S34 is $6 a yard. So quite a bit of. How much do you have of S35? S30. There is quite a bit there. We can measure it tomorrow. How much do you want, Kathleen? You've got 4 yards.
I think there's 4 yards there.
Well, there's not. Well, yeah, but we got 3 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, 4 yards. I don't know about all that. I don't know. I'll let you know, Kathleen. Before we start cutting, I'll let you know. Victor said he made many purses last year.
Oh, they would make great purses. It's a great purse.
Okay, then we have a toile. Now we've got it. Now we've got you all upside down. Now we're looking at the ceiling. Wait, hang on a second. Maybe I don't know what happened. Where's Devin when you need him?
Hiding over there.
Let's see. Let's do the front of the camera.
Screwed up the camera again.
It's okay. I fixed it. Front of the camera. I think we just hit it when we were. Okay. Nope. I put you back at the ceiling again. Okay. There you go. Devin, if you walk really slow, we'll figure it out before you get here.
I'm trying to save this map here.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Okay. Here is a toile. Let's.
The color doesn't show.
No, it's like red.
It's
red. It's kind of a brighter red than what you're seeing.
Yeah.
So it's like a burgundy red. Not quite as deep as what's on the camera. And then let's see if we go this way, if we get it more straight on. So this is that kettle cloth weight. And it is $7 a yard, S25. S25, I'm just going to lift it up so you can kind of see the overall pattern of it. So just a fun, hey, Anita, you just never know what you're going to get when we are filming, okay? You're lucky it was just a poem. S25 is $7 a yard. I mean, at one point, like, it was my armpit. You just never know. S20, I'm going to have to wear longer sleeves. S25 is $7 a yard. $7 a yard. And no, the camera definitely is not doing it justice.
No, it's not.
It's kind of like more blurry on the camera than in person. It's very bizarre. Okay, S25, $7 a yard. And then we have this one, and it even has a sticker on it. So it is wine color. It doesn't really tell us much of anything. The pattern, we don't really care what the pattern is. Okay, so this is another one. This would be a great like Christmas tree skirt. Let me take this off so you can see. You can pick what color you want. So this is one side, and then the tan is one side.
So the color doesn't show.
Yeah, it's kind of a, well, it's kind of that same burgundy color
burgundy
of the 12. Okay, this one is, and there's quite a bit of this. S36 is $6 a yard. S36 is $6 a yard. There's quite a bit of that. And if you're doing Christmas bags, this would be cute. You could just whip up some really quick, easy, reusable Christmas bags with this. And you could do them in both colors. I know that's my go-to reusable Christmas bags because I do like it to look nice under the Christmas tree. S36, and I don't want to take a lot of time wrapping presents, so I'm a bag person when it comes to that. Okay. Real quick. What happened to my sample? I had a sample here. Ah, oh. It's a green stripe.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I swear it went that way with it.
Okay, here's scraps of batting. If anybody wants batting scraps, just say you want the batting scraps. Huh. Well, how hard is it to lose a big... Oh, here it is by the iron. Okay. That's because I was going to iron it, getting the demo ready for you. Okay, I didn't finish the demo just so that I could show you the different process of it. Okay, let's see. Where is our camera today?
It's right there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, if you want batting, Jenny, Angie, we knew you meant 12, but toilet was too funny. I was just ignoring it. Okay.
Autocorrect for you.
Don't worry, Anita. We have all kinds of fun stuff. I could divulge my sources, but then I'd have to kill you, okay? Okay, so this is what a potato warmer bag looks like. You put your potato, you wash your potato skin, then you just put it in here. You don't have to prick it, you don't have to do anything else. Just throw your potato in here, and then you throw it in the microwave. It comes out perfect every time. You do have to use a batting that does not have a scrim. So if you're not familiar with batting with scrim, most batting has a scrim. The scrim is like a lightweight interfacing that they put down on their machines at the bottom, and then they put all their fibers on top, and then they take a needle, and you can tell the rougher side is going to be the scrim side. The softer side, or the not so bumpy side, is going to be the top. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell, but usually you can feel it. And then they needle punch it 1 billion times to get it to bond so that you can quilt further apart. If you remember 30 years ago, we had to quilt like every 3 inches, and now you can quilt like a 6 easy. 9. Yeah. And that's because the interfacing, what they call the scrim, is securing it. So the scrim has polyester. You cannot put that in your microwave. So you have to make sure you have microwave safe batting. So we use for ours we use bamboo just because that's what we have in the store. We have a 6 ounce bamboo that does not have scrim. When you quilt it up, it looks more like wool. That's what I use in most of my quilts. So you got to make sure you have the right batting. So this is another potato warmer that we made. Okay, so they make great gifts. I believe you should not go into debt for Christmas. Just ask my kids; they never get what they want. They get underwear or socks or something because um, I do not believe in overspending. So I think it's great to make gifts, and I think people enjoy getting homemade gifts. And you don't. I personally did not think I needed a potato cooker for the microwave because I can throw some potatoes in the oven, but I love these. This one is the one I actually use all the time. So here is it finished, okay? But I'm just gonna show you pretty easy and quick. I did not spray baste it because the bamboo sticks enough. The directions do tell you to spray baste it. So you're gonna just layer your 3 layers, right sides together, and the batting. The batting is on the wrong side of one of your fabrics. You're going to sew across, a 1/4 inch across and a 1/4 inch across, so that both sides, let's see if I can get that in the photo, both sides, and this literally is a 10-minute project, if that. I mean, I think I could have done it in 5 minutes. The first one's the most confusing because you look at the directions, and I'm dyslexic, so it could just be me. It just doesn't make sense. But just sew across the 2 ends, okay? Then you're going to flip it out and you are going to top stitch both ends, okay? You're going to iron this flat. So get your seam there on the corner and then you'll iron it flat. You're going to top stitch. So see how I've got a top stitch here? You're going to top stitch right here and you're going to top stitch right here. Okay. Then with it still like this, raw edges here, you've just got your top stitch across here. You're going to fold down about 3 inches and then fold over. So you can do it this way or you can do it this way. It doesn't much matter. I prefer it the short one on the top. And then you're going to stitch down the sides on both sides, okay? So both sides here, you're going to stitch down and stitch down, right? Everybody's with me? So when you do that, it will look like this. And you can do a zigzag stitch if you wanted. I did a zigzag stitch to make it more of a finished look. But that's your choice. You don't have to. So I did a zigzag, kind of an overlocking stitch from one end to the other on both sides. And then when you turn it inside out through the opening where you're going to put your potato in and you turn it out, you have this envelope. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I think you should make these for everybody. It only uses a 1/4 yard of fabric. You can get rid of your scraps that way, okay? So that is the demo for the potato bag. We do have Wrap and Zap. We have that on the sale. I just do the bamboo without the scrim because I have a lot of it left over from my quilting. So we do, I'll show you. Here is, we have Wrap and Zap and we have the Basel Quickie Wrap. When I ordered, Wrap and Zap was out of stock. And so we ordered the Basel, which is the same thing, same price, same sizes. If you prefer Wrap and Zap, let us know and we'll just substitute that for this. S17 is $10.95 and that is good. You can also put your tortillas in there and warm your tortillas up that way. So it says makes the perfect microwavable bag for potatoes, corn, and other vegetables. S17 is $10.95. There are directions here, so you don't need to get pattern. But we do have some kits that include the quick write-up of the pattern. But S17 is for basically the wrap and zap. You could totally do a French seam, Victor, but I want to get it done in a hurry. Okay. We do have a couple of kits left, and I do have, so S01 will make 2 of the potato bags for $12.95. It includes your batting and directions. So $12.95 will make 2 potato bags, and it includes the batting and directions. SO1 is $12.95. SO1 is $12.95. If you want to do the hot sauce potato bag, this will make one potato bag. It's SO2 for $6.95. SO2 for $6.95. If you just need a yard of potato fabric, we have yards and half yards left. S05 is $13 for the yard or $6.50 for the half yard. Just let us know what size you want. SO5 is $13 for the yard if you want to make a billion potato bags and you want them to be potatoes so that your people know what the bag is for. Then we do have the microwavable bowl. This is kind of crazy. I thought, why do you need a bowl? Why do you need like a koozie for your bowls? Except for that,
Bowls are hot.
bowls are hot, and I have often been eating upstairs, not at the kitchen table. And so when I pull the soup out of the microwave, I don't want to pull it out hot. So if I put the bowl inside of here and then cook it, then I can pull it out and it's not going to burn me. If you need the directions for the microwavable bowl, this is Virginia Robertson's. S04 is $11.95. S04 is $11.95, and that makes the microwavable bowl. It is reversible, so we have, we love Day of the Dead, so you can do it either way. I don't do it this way because it offended one lady once, and so we have the flower side showing most of the time. S04, and then we have some hip hot pads. So if you need the hip hot pads, these are just quick and easy gifts that you should just make and have for when you need a gift. S03 makes the hip hot pads. It's the pattern from Virginia Robertson for the hot pads. But if you want some already made, Virginia sent us some. You just put your hands in here and then you can grab things. These are already pre-made. I only have one of each one. So if you need a gift already made, S10 is $19.99. S10 is $19.99 already made. S11, this one I'm going to give to Devin because he thinks that we're made of money. S11 is $19.99. S07 is sushi with writing inside of here, so that's pretty fun. S07, S08, and I love it's in a heart shape, so it's kind of like artwork for your kitchen. S08, S09, S09. Judy, I love these pot holders too. And then here is S06. So if you need some quick gifts, these are already made for you, or you can get the pattern. The other one, which I think is a little bit ridiculous, except for that I did eat an entire one of these last night. I hate to admit that. But I did. So if you don't want your hand to get cold, this is a personal ice cream koozie, okay? So if you need the pattern for that, it is S15 for $4.95. S15 for $4.95. Hey, Donna, it's good to see you. And then I do have a couple of 1 yards and half yards of these in fat quarters if you want a fat quarter. This is the bigger sushi fabric. It's Michael Miller. S13 is per yard, so $6.50 for a half yard. S13 is for the big sushi, and then we also have the little sushi. So if you have people in your family that are sushi goers, this is a fun little novelty fabric to get them. S12, S12. And then if you have any beer drinkers, this is a border print, but it's a skinny border print. So I'm not sure if it would work for the 60-degree ruler. But if you're not familiar with the 60-degree ruler, we're going to be bringing that back. I just was organizing upstairs and I put that in my pile to do a new demo because I know you're going to need a refresher and it's been a while. But we don't have too much of this fabric left. So I'm sure that for the shop pop or when we start doing shows, this fabric will go. This is always a big seller at the shows, but not so much at the shop. Totally different clientele at the shop and the shows. So that is that. And then let's see. Okay. I'm not sure if you're familiar with our auctions. If you're not, all you need to do is type in S is you committing to buying it, and then what you are willing to pay. Watch the comments because people are going to be bidding the prices up. So if you need this is a bunch of different bobbins, S97. S97. Let me get it out of the bag. And I did find some more while we were cleaning. So here are, I don't know if it fits your machine, but you can always decorate a wreath with them or whatnot. So I cannot get this open. S97, the auction is starting at $1. I have no idea what these are. Do you know what those are?
Looks like plastic snaps.
Yeah, see if Phyllis knows what those are. I mean, they're all in the bobbin thing, so you would think they would be bobbins, but I don't even know if these are all the same bobbins or. Oh,
Unraveling. They're spool.
Oh,
Captured.
they're containments for your thread. S97 is starting at $1. These go on top of your spool so the thread won't unravel, according to Phyllis. S97 is starting at $1 for a variety of random stuff. And then we have a bunch of fabric. This almost looks like Morris fabrics. We could read the OMG. We can maybe read the selvage and see who makes it.
There you go.
Except for the selvage is cut. It's Moda.
Barbara Brackman for Moda.
Okay, Barbara Brackman for Moda.
Made in Japan.
So it's 18 fat quarters plus 18 fat quarters plus 2 yards plus 3 yards. So this is all coordinated fabrics. These are all the fat quarters. So let's move that away. These are all the fat quarters. So 18 fat quarters. So that is
4.5 yards of fat quarters.
okay. Let's pull this a little bit this way. So 18 fat quarters. Then you have a 2-yard piece of this and a 3-yard piece of this. So you've got borders, you've got sashing, you've got the 18 fat quarters, and we're starting that at $59. So S85 is $59. S85 is $59. And Doris is putting away the bobbin. So if you want to outbid Peggy, how's it going with the fires? S85 is at $59. S89 is at $59. Basically, you've got it's like about 9 yards of fabric. So 9 goes into 59 how many times? 54 would be 6. So about $6 a yard is what this is priced at. So Angie, this might be a good quilt for Father Bijou. The browns and the blues with a little bit of rust. That might be a good quilt for Father Bijou. Anyways, hey Emily, it's so good to see you. S85 is at $70. S85 is at $70. And let's see. I have a panel here. I'm going to flip you guys up. Hope you don't. Hopefully the rain will help. Hopefully, Peggy. Every little bit helps. S96 is $5. The auction is starting at $5. So it's for a panel. I'm going to get it close so you can read it. Party on. And then you can make placemats, toy shop, flower power, household plus do it yourself. And then wings and things with fairies, paws and claws, so and so, and time for tea. So a cute little panel. S96 is starting at $5. S96 is starting at $5. Angie's at $75. S85 is at $75. S96 is starting at $5 for the cute little panel. S85 is at $85. I love that number, 85 and 85. Okay, Peggy, $1 for the bobbins.
Peggy Cato.
Yes, Peggy Cato. Peggy Driscoll usually watches afterwards. S96 is starting at S96 is at $7. S96 is at $7. Get your final bids in for S85. S85. Doris is going to clean that up. When she gets it cleaned up, then whoever's name is on our computer screen, it goes to. S96 is at $8. S96 is at $8 for the panel. S86, 96, S96, there's two of you at $8. Two of you at $8. And then S87 is another really cute panel. This is the Go With It fabric. So there's about 1.33 yards of the Go With It fabric. 1.33 yards of the Go With It fabric. 1.33 yards of the Go With It fabric. Kind of like fat cats. And then this is the panel. So S87 is starting at $26. It's 1.33 yards. I think it's going to get to 26. So we're just starting at 26 just to be able to hurry it up. Okay. So this is the panel that goes with that 1.5 yards. So fun little crazy cats. And then here's the cats down below. They're just going to put a smile on your face. Look at the goldfish. The goldfish one, that one is my favorite. Sometimes you really have to look at these. S87, it includes the panel and 1.33 yards of fabric. 1.33 yards of fabric. We only have one of these. That's why it's an auction. S87 is starting at $6. It's 1.33 yards plus the panel. So 1.33 yards plus the panel. Okay, let's see. Doris is like ready to start writing names.
85.
This is S87 for $26. So that makes it about $13 a yard for the cats. Okay, let's see.
$85.
85 is at $90. S85 is at $90. We'll give that a minute. Let you guys outbid Angie. If you want to outbid Angie, it's at $90. It's 18 fat quarters, 2 yards, and a 3-yard piece. So if you want to outbid Angie, S85 is at $90. S85 is at $90. 18 fat quarters and 2 yards plus 3 yards. So what did we say that was? 90. So that's about $10 a yard it's at. Okay, S96. S96 is at $10. S96 is at $10. Going once. I know, Anita, today people are actually paying like what it's worth. I'm so excited. S96 S96. Let's see. S96, go up, 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 up. Denise for $10. And then 87 is at $26. Oh, Mary, you just came in 5 seconds too late. Doris already has the name on there. Okay, if you want it, don't wait. It did start at $6, but wait, what?
It started at $5.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Mary says slow internet. I know. Sometimes you just got to bid high. If you really want it, bid high. Okay,
$85.
85. S85. Angie for $90. And then we have S87 going once, going twice. Oh, I see what you thought I said $6 for the cat. No, $26. Okay. Oops, my phone shut off. Stupid storm. Ah, Judy, this is the wrong time for it to shut off because we have some amazing auctions. Hang on. Oh, we must have forgot that in the collection. Oh well. Oh no, it must I pulled a duplicate maybe. Okay. S26. Doris is coming back. When she gets back, once she writes the name on it, it's over. Okay, this is one I almost didn't want to sell, but I have to. But you know, I love applique. So you can do needle turn or you can do fusible, whichever you prefer. Look at how cute that pattern is. It's kind of like a little bit like a Baltimore. Verna is really creative, kind of shabby chic, but super fun pattern. It is called Sweet Nothings. I'm going to take it out so you can really see it. And then I'm going to show you the fabric that is for this collection. So Sweet Nothings. I don't know if you guys have ever met Verna, but she is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. I keep turning the phone, so now it's all cockeyed. So this is the pattern. This is the pattern. And hang on. I keep swiping and scroll out. Well, don't scroll off the screen. You're going to be really sorry because just look at this bag. This is a bag of fabric for this quilt that is ginormous, okay? So it's got 7.5 yards, 18 fat quarters. It's got a wool pack, the pattern, and the patterns alone are $60. So if you go to Verna and buy this pattern, her patterns now are like $60 because she starts them out as block of the months. And then so we've got it at $99. So here are the bigger pieces. I think this is easily like a $300 quilt kit.
Yep.
So these are, look at how beautiful this is. And I like, this is just to me really so yummy.
You want to pet that one?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It might be one of my favorites. Okay, so that's that. The fat quarters are, here, you want to put out the fat quarters and then I will get out the half yard. No, those are half yards.
No,
Yeah, those are half yards because these are fat quarters.
So you've got the red and the blue. Then you've got hearts. You've got, these are gorgeous fabrics. I'm opening because you really can't see them with just
Right.
that little bit showing. This one, I mean. They are the nosegays. More hearts.
It's very sweet.
This is
So in this kit you have 1.5 yards, 18 fat quarters. Then you have this wool pack for like the hearts maybe. It is one of her fabric lines. And then here is the fat quarter collection. So if you want to bid on this, it is S90 is $99. It's 7.5 yards plus 18 fat quarters and about 5 yards. So the bigger pieces we showed you when I first opened it, there's about 5 yards total there. So that is about 12 yards, more than 12 yards of fabric, more than 12 yards of fabric, plus the fat quarters, plus the wool pack, plus the pattern. So super good deal.
Wool pack's $9.
$11.99.
Oh, 11.
Yeah, $11 just
I
for the
must have
wool
re-
pack.
I must have bought mine before.
Yeah.
Because I bought mine at $9.99.
Yeah.
So you've got, if you never even do the quilt, you've got
Yeah.
fabric to do all kinds of things.
Right.
That is
So if you don't like to do applique, you could probably give this to your best friend and torture them with it. S90 is starting at $99. It's easily over 12 yards of fabric plus the pattern plus the wool. So all of that, S90 is starting at $99. We did it at $99 because Angie said she'd pay $100 for it. So I figure if you guys want to outbid Angie came in yesterday and was like, "Oh, I would buy that. Oh, I'd buy that." So, I told her that if I could sell it to you guys, I would. But S90 is starting at $99. S87, S87, S87 is $26 to Anita. No bidders on that. You guys sometimes shock me. Like if I was actually bidding, like I almost wanted to take, but you know, applique is one of my favorites. But I almost wanted to steal this up. I love Verna. I actually did her Halloween block of the month, probably 20 or 30 years ago. Yes, Judy, if nobody else bids on it, yes. Well, I mean, she did say she would pay $100.
Yeah, except that you bought this one instead.
Okay, Judy's at $99. Okay, Angie, if you want to outbid her, if you want to take it home, if you actually want it, you got to bid more than $99 because Judy Spivey is at $99. Judy, it's a super good deal.
And you can't, I haven't found fabric like that in a while.
Okay. Hopefully my phone doesn't go off. Okay, I know this would be a horrible time to lose connection. All right. Doris is putting it back in her bag. Maybe Angie went to the bathroom or something. She probably had to go cook Bob dinner or something. You know how needy husbands are. Actually, Bob's probably cooking dinner for Angie. Oh, Diane Anthony, she's at 105. Okay, Judy, I hope you're still on. It looks very traditional. It is not very traditional. It's very shabby chicish.
Yeah.
You know what, Diane? You have a Halloween panel in your basket from I don't know a long time ago. Okay, $110. S90 is at $110. Doris is going to put that away while you guys are bidding on that. I'm going to show you another fabric at $1. This is an upholstery fabric at $1. It's about 25 inches, maybe 24 by 24. It's about 24 by 24. But look at how beautiful that is. You could add that into something or just cover a footstool or whatnot. S86, S86. The auction is starting at $1. It actually, I mean, you could make a couple of purses. If you cut it in half, you could make 2 purses with it. The purses would be about that that size. That would be a cute little purse. A quick bag for your sewing or something. S86 is starting at $1. S86 is starting at $1. Jenny's at $1. This S92 is a heavier upholstery fabric, and it is about maybe 40 inches. 40 inches by 30, 53. 40 inches by 53. It's a beautiful,
Lemons.
fruity. It is definitely a heavier weight, but it would be a cute table runner, or even you could make like hot pads or hot plates with it. Or I mean, you could make a casserole cover with. You could make anything. It's
Like
fabric,
carrying
okay,
dish.
girls. You can make anything with it. Yeah, you could do a carrying dish, like several, because it is 30 by 54. S92 is at $5. S92 is at $5. S92 is at $5. It is a big piece. It's 30 by 54-ish. 30 by 54-ish. I hope you girls have your final bids in, because
It's bagged.
Doris has it in the bag. Da 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 da. Okay. S 90 is going to Judy for 110. 110 to Judy. Oh, Diane. Diane lives in the boonies, so she might have slow internet. Oh, you know what?
Because all I have
Some
to say.
Starlink. The first time we saw Starlink, we were having a grown-up party at my house in the swimming pool, and literally we thought the aliens had invaded. It was like across the sky was like these 8 spaceships. It was like nothing any of us had ever seen. It was insane. Okay, S92 is starting at $5. S92 is starting at $5. And then S91 is another upholstery fabric. It's 26, about 26 by 26. S91 is starting at $1. S90, oh, my camera's flipped. S91 is starting at $1. It's 26 by 26. I know we might have to move to Starlink at the house, because I can never get internet there. You would think we live in the boonies. S96, S91. S91 is 26 by 26, starting at $1.
So how's S86 doing?
S86 is going to Jenny for $1. And then S92 is going to Peggy for $6. No bidders on 91. No bidders on 91. Let me just pull that up so you can really kind of see it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that is. There's the backside. You could use the backside
oh
too.
my gosh.
See how?
Okay, girls. Just in case you're weird like me and my sister and you collect creepy dolls. No. Look at her eyes close and open. See that? We have a huge box of dolls. So this one is, I actually did Google lens her, and on eBay she's selling for $40. But we have her S78 for $10. S7 dolls, not dogs, Judy. S78. My sister, I know this is kind of like really should not be a thing, but when my sister and I go in my motor home up to Oregon or wherever, we usually stop at a thrift store. Now we don't have to stop at a thrift store because we have a whole supply of these. But she takes and like just like goths them out. So she puts like the dark makeup around their eyes and like freaks like stitches, like Nightmare Before Christmas. She stitches them up with all my makeup pins. She like makes them super crazy, and then she hangs them from the passenger side window. So when we're driving, it just swings on the window like this. But I'm pretty sure our car will never be broken into. Our motorhome will never be broken into because they're like, what kind of freaks are in there? Anyhow, S78 is $10. S78 is $10. And then her sister, and both of these were on eBay for $40. So Devin doesn't want a new job listing these all on eBay. So he hopes somebody takes them home. This is a collector's edition. It's like from 1987-ish era. It's kind of crazy that collectibles are in when I graduated from high school. S79 is starting at $10. So if you need any fun dolls, here is your collection. S79 is for the one in peach. S78 is for the one in blue. I told Devin I was gonna hang them from the trees out in the yard in front of the shop. I was just gonna like put them in the trees and then light up the tree. It would give the locals something exciting to talk about.
So
Okay.
they might blame
S-
me for that since I do that at
91.
home.
S nightmare stuff right there. Sharon, I know, but we just got a whole box of these dolls. I know, Anita, they're so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, Anita, S79, $10. She does kind of look like your daughter, though, doesn't she? I mean, I haven't seen your daughter in 30 years, but S79 Anita for $10. Clean her up and give her to her for Christmas. Devin's always getting dolls for just no reason at all. Okay, let's see.
Did anyone
S91. S this 91.
Yep.
Okay, $2 to Carolyn Gavernich. Okay. Oh, here, we'll auction this one off because we only have a one of these. S121 is starting at $9. Here, I'm gonna pull this apart and then we'll tape it back up just so you can see it. S121, the auction is starting at $9. These are Moda charm packs. Looks kind of like the queen. It'd be a cute little baby quilt or really anything. Wish you a,
wish upon a star?
I think it's like shabby chicish. Hushabye baby. So it'd be a cute little baby quilt. 121 is starting at $9. 121 is starting at $9. It's a Moda charm pack, 42 squares. Putting on the Ritz is what it's called. Putting on the Ritz. S121 is starting at $9. She's seen too. She gave me hers back because they creep her out. You know what? My daughter is the same way, and she hated the Cabbage Patch Kids. And you know what? Well, if you don't know, my kids are interracial kids, so we live in a very white community. So all the black dolls are always on clearance. So like they got Cabbage Patch Kids, they got like black angels for their Christmas trees, black nutcrackers, black everything because they're always on clearance. And Gracie literally has given them all back to me. She hates the dolls. S121 is starting at $9. 121 is starting at $9. Here is a great baby quilt, or actually a spring quilt or anything. This is actually a little bit more peachy than it looks on the camera, but it has 8 fat quarters plus a little bit bigger piece of yellow, which I'm sure was probably the binding. So at 8 fat quarters and a binding, S88 is starting at $12. So you have 8 fat quarters plus a little larger piece of the yellow, which I'm assuming was probably meant to be the binding. 8 fat quarters and binding, the auction S88 is starting at $12. S88 is starting at $12. Nobody's bid on S121. Wow. Okay. S121 was the charm pack. S88 is the fabric for a baby
Pastel.
quilt, a pastelly baby
Almost
quilt.
looks Easterish too.
Yeah,
You could
it
make
could
an
go Easter
Easter.
for sure. You can make a table runner for Easter,
Mhm.
real easy. S88 is starting at $12. Sharon and Barb are both at, and Evelyn are both at, all three of you are at $12. Okay, while you guys are bidding on that, the charm pack, this is still available. S121 is at $9. S121 is at $9. I would personally just leave out the baby words, use that for like something else, and then it would just be a cute little quilt. It I don't think it has to be babyish if you left out the words. S121 is starting at $9. Putting on the Ritz, S121 is starting at $9. The 8 fat quarters and a binding is starting at $12. This one is, I don't know if you guys remember the ombre fabrics. We used to have them. We did that curvy carnival quilt with them. Look at how beautiful these are. They just ombre down. You know that if you use this, it's going to work because it's meant to be together. So you can get dimension and depth with all the different colors. This is kind of like purpley, burgundy to pink. And then this is a lavender to dark purple, and back there's a big piece of this. I should have stole this for my collection. And then you have these, this is an ombre batik, which you don't see very often. So an ombre batik, and this was the pattern. I think the quilt was already made, and this was the leftovers, I'm guessing. So you don't have enough to make this, but you could improvise some other stuff. Oops. This was the pattern that went with the fabrics. So S81, there's 4 3/4 yards. I was going to throw the pattern away so you didn't get confused, but then I just thought you might want the pattern. You could do it with other fabrics, or you could use this as a base and then add more fabrics to it. S81, 4 3/4 is starting at $39. So that makes it less than $10 a yard for these ombres. S88 is at $12. 121. Stephanie for $10. Or $9. Nobody bid against you, Stephanie. Oh yeah, Anita did. I see it. Okay, $10. Okay. $10 to Stephanie. Okay, and then S81 is 4 3/4 yards. S70, S70 is starting at $1. It's a cute little pattern. You can make like a little mug rug or something. It was for a shop pop. It includes the fabrics that you need for it. The finished block size is going to be 8, so make a cute little pillow or like a pocket on a tote bag, or you could make it and then put it on the back of a denim jacket would be cute. S70 is starting at $1. S70 is starting at $1. Doris has the pastels almost put away, so S88, S88, S88 is going to, oh, I got 2 at 15.
Ooh.
2 at, I have Evelyn and Barb at 15. So somebody needs to break the tie there. I got Evelyn and I've got Evelyn. Okay. S88. S88. I've got 2 of you at 15. I've got Evelyn at 15 and Barb at 15. So get it in. Somebody break that tie. S88, I've got two of you at 15. S88, two of you at 15. S88, Barb at, oh, Sharon went to 16. Okay, give it to Sharon. Okay, S70. This is like the,
It's cute.
this is like the most sought after item on today's sale. S70. There is, oh, Evelyn, you were too slow. Doris already has it in, I think, Sharon's basket. S70 is at $5. Look at how cute he is. I think he would be adorable on the back of a jean jacket. S70, it is the fabric and the pattern for this cute little guy. Super cute. S81, no bidders on the ombre fabrics. That is crazy. I love those ombres. We had that whole collection in the shop. I think we reordered this whole collection several times. Oh, there we go, Elaine. Okay, Elaine, $39. It is crazy. Sometimes I never will understand what you guys bid on. Okay, here is S95. These are 8 fat 8s. So if you just need to build your scrap collection, not scraps because they are fat 8s. But if you need a variety of fabrics for appliquing or collaging or whatnot, this just gives you a good little variety. They are fat 8s. I don't know what shop cuts fat 8s because I think that's crazy.
Well, it was a long time.
This is a great one if you're doing a basket. That's a great basket weave. So you've got fat 8s here. 8 fat 8s starting at $10. 8 fat 8s starting at $10. And then we have another fat 8s collection. Gosh, we didn't even get halfway through today's sale. It's like kind of so tragic. We're going to have to save the other ones because I've got like these stone heads I'm going to make a pin cushion out of. Devin said, who needs another pin cushion? But I told him you can
Anne
have her.
couldn't find one today, so you needed another pin cushion.
Yeah, she just didn't look in the right spot.
No.
Okay, look at these are super
Oh.
yummy. S94, 9 fat 8s. 9 fat 8s for $12. 9 fat 8s for $12. So you got 9 fat 8s for $12 and 10 fat 8 or 8 fat 8s for $10. So just a variety of fat 8s, Quilt Shop quality fabrics. I know we should go back to the regular sale because Phyllis is over there. It's snacking.
She's snacking. I can hear her crunching. And she's not supposed to eat the stuff she's crunching
cute
on.
critters every time. Oh, some kind of a candy bar or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, you go ahead. S94, Evelyn's at $12. S70 going once. Doris is getting her pen. Get your final bids in. Cute critters go every time. S70 going once, going twice. I think it is. I love you. I love you. Let me know when you're back in the store after next week. We'll be back in the store probably next Wednesday. S70 is S70 Kathleen for $10.
He's so cute. Yeah, that one you haven't sold. No, that one.
Okay, here's another auction. S93. It has a section. Here, let me get it up so you can see it. It looks kind of like a telephone. Hello. Anyways, it has a section. It locks down onto your rotary cut, your ruler. So if you have a problem with your rotary ruler slipping, this might be kind of handy. You might want to try it. S93. The auction is starting at $1. The auction is starting at $1. It is check strength prior to each. Use reattach if necessary. Okay. So S93 is starting at $1. S93 is starting at $1. I should make more. Everybody wants it. You'll have to contact the shop. It was their shop hop block. It was their shop hop block in 2019. It was for the Gathering Fabric Quilt Shop in Woodinville, Washington. She probably, here, I'm going to put the info up there in case you want to contact her and see if you can order it through her. I don't know if she still has it. Like, I would definitely not still have the shop hop blocks from 2019 here. Those are like one and dones. I just got to get rid of them.
Okay.
Okay.
S95.
S95, no takers. S95,
Really?
yeah, no takers. Okay, that's it. Okay, we've gone over our time. We're super glad you guys joined us today.
S94?
S94, no, there's no take. Oh, wait, yeah, that's Evelyn. Evelyn is the S94 for $12. Okay, that is all we have for today. I don't even know what camera to look at this point. That's all we have for today. So we will see you guys. We are really grateful that you join us every Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we probably will not have a live because we have the Laura Heine workshop up in Tahoe. And Wednesday afternoons, we usually like to sneak out and go horseback riding. But we will post pictures, and if I can talk Laura into it, we might do a spontaneous live demo or something, but I'm not making any promises. So even if you miss something live, you can always go to our Facebook page and watch it after the fact. But that's it. That's all we have for today. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. We have new comments. You're welcome, Kathleen. Bye, Sandy. And Evelyn, yes, we will be open tomorrow filling all the orders. Yeah. And that's it. Have a great night. Go sew. Post on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. We want to see what you're working on. Have a great night. Bye. Love you guys. Bye, 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 bye.